Dragonflight Season 4 reputation bonuses. We know now that there will likely be a rotation of the awakened or faded raids as they were back in Shadowlands, and this is how it's going to happen. We see that now there is a reputation gain buff, basically. So these reputation gain buffs likely mean that there will be a rotation once again, and we remember how the rotation happened last time. The first raid was open for a week, the second raid followed that for a week, the third raid followed that for a week, and then it rotated through again. So it happened all the way through 2 times before all the raids opened all at once. That basically gives you 6 weeks of content, and then the following week everything opens, giving you basically 7 weeks total. These buffs have to do with reputation games, so first of all, we have Signs of the Awakened Storms. Yes, my voice is almost gone, but I will stream no matter what. Screw this virus. As I was saying, Signs of the Awakened reputation gains with Dragon Scale Expedition, Arc Centaur, and the Tuskar are up by 50%. And then you'll get Signs of the Awakened Ember, up by 50% for a couple others like the Nifin, Rathian, Sibelian, and the Suradorman. And then finally, Signs of the Awakened Dreams, which will give you reputation gains for what we have right now, the Wardens, and the Veldraken Accord. Looks like we're going to have the same rotation as last time, where they open up 1 raid for faded content per week. Like I said, that'll give us 7 weeks total of content. Moving on, do you enjoy Dragonriding? Have you enjoyed the Dragonriding races? Well, they're coming back. It looks like we're going to get some more Dragonriding races here coming in 2024. And here are the rewards. The rewards might hint as to what kind of Dragonriding places we're going to get. So these Dragonriding cups, we're getting 2 rewards for them. The Azure set and the Icy set. Now, I think the Icy set is a pretty straightforward giveaway. It looks like we're going to get Northrend Dragonriding racing. The Azure one, here on WoW, they think it's going to be Pandaria. But it also could be the Broken Isles or Legion. For all we know, we're also getting 2 tabards to go with that. The Frosted Riders Azeroth Tabard and the Azure Riders Azeroth Tabard. So again, the Frosted one, I think it's pretty safe to say we are getting some type of Northrend event for the Dragonriding Cups. And then the other, I think this is hinting more at Legion than Pandaria. But many people thought Pandaria was next, so who knows. 10.2.6 hotfixes are in for the continuing and ongoing Plunderstorm event. A lot of these fixes have to do with nerfing some of the abilities that maybe have taken the forefront, like the Fire Whirl Storm that we talked about back when we did the event. Plus, there's some other things like player matchmaking ratings have been adjusted, so players find themselves in better matches based on their skill. They fixed bugs where like players' plunder would disappear if they logged out after they were killed. Players are now immune to knockbacks in the starting area. If you haven't played it, there was a big meme where basically L60 players, you get dropped in that little starting area.
You fucking bitch. This is what I get for trusting. I'm not doing this.
Sam is the throat goat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I knew these comments were coming today. I really did. Continuing on, the players were all getting knocked back by the barrel event. So the barrel event would knock all the players into the water and all that shit. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Again, there's some adjustments made to some of the abilities and some of the knockbacks. You can read this article if you want. I'll link it in the chat. That's some Plunderstorm adjustments being made. Some more interesting news. Not really WoW related, but still WoW related. The Riot League of Legends MMO is not canceled, but will not be joining us anytime soon. Let's just say that. And the reason why is it looks like they felt like it was looking too much like WoW. Oh yeah, crazy that to think that WoW is the best version of an MMO. Basically, Riot co-founder went out on Twitter, Mark Morell, letting people know that the team had made the decision to go back to the drawing board some time ago. He explains that the initial vision just wasn't different enough from what you can play today. So while the current unnamed MMORPG is absolutely still in development, major changes being made behind the scenes will keep it under wraps for quite a while longer. We don't believe that you want an MMO that you played before with a Runeterra Code of Pain. To truly do justice for the potential of Runeterra and to meet the incredibly high expectations of players around the world, we need to do something that truly feels like a significant evolution of the genre. This is a huge challenge, but one that our team of deeply passionate MMO players and game developer veterans is incredibly motivated to pursue. They're basically saying that they were making another WoW and they don't want to do that. But here's the thing. I don't know how I feel about making an MMO that's different for the sake of being different. There's a reason why WoW is so successful. It's taken all the best, MMO features and put them into one. And I still think WoW is the best version. I mean, can you have better outdoor world content? Yes, I've been asking for that for quite a while now. I like the feeling of feeling like there's a lot of people in an area, a lot of people doing outward content. I like events like the opening of the Gate of Anchorage. World bosses are okay, or more like Legion invasions. Things like that. Open world events to me are some of the coolest stuff in MMOs, and we need more of that in WoW. But I don't think we need a complete revamp of what an MMO is. And I worry that this Runeterra team, or the League of Legends MMO team, is trying to do something too different. You know, like I said, sometimes doing something different for the sake of being different doesn't create a better version of what you're creating. Sometimes you go in the wrong direction. What was the name of the China MMO that was the ripoff of WoW? I don't remember, but that trailer was hilarious. I do remember that. But WoW is coming back to China anyway, so that's going to be dead. That came in basically to take over where WoW had left. As for this MMO, it looks like we're not going to see it for quite a while. They said resetting our development path also means that we'll be going dark for a long time, like several years. This silence will help provide space for the team to focus on the incredible amount of work ahead of them. We understand the excitement and anticipation that surrounds this new game. Basically, they're saying that this is going to be a long time. We're not going to see this thing probably until after the World Soul Saga has ended and we've moved on to WoW 2. The good thing for Microsoft, they still have a big head start on everybody. To me, the second best probably is Final Fantasy at this point. And then really you got Amazon with all the MMOs they've been trying to pump out. And honestly, I feel like they're working hard. They really took New World and made it a better game. It's a better MMO than it was when it launched. But the thing is, making MMOs is hard. And Microsoft had the smart idea. They were like, shit, we're not going to try to make an MMO. This is a tough genre to get into. We're just going to buy the best one. And that was probably the best decision they ever made. In terms of this MMO, it looks like we're going to be a while before we ever see anything about this again.